Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago and in today's video we are going to cover the best airdrops to do in March. This is a list of different airdrops that we have been covering and which ones are the best to do in this month. The list is divided in different categories of airdrops, so let's go directly to the content. The first category is trading protocols or perpetual protocols, DEXs. Most likely, we have seen since the end of 2024 with the amazing airdrop of Hyperliquid that we are betting again into these kind of protocols to receive big substantial airdrops. One of the reasons of that is because they are receiving revenue. So when they launch in mainnet, they are start receiving fees and revenue on all these protocols that make it very good for an airdrop perspective, because besides the founding of the project, you also can expect that the project continue growing because they already have revenue. Some airdrops that we cover or projects that launch like layers 2, they don't actually have revenue until a lot of time passes on the project and if they really grow in community too. But in the case of DEXs, Perpetuals, they have the cut of the fees, so that make it a profitable company. So in the first list I have GRBT. If you are a follower of the channel, it's not weird for you that we have been covering this from a while. You need to start trading. Also you have ecosystem points and liquidity points. You will receive a badge for each of the seasons that right now are weekly. So if you want to participate on GRBT and you are new into this, then you can use a referral link that is going to start giving you some points from the beginning. But remember that what is important here is the use of the application. So you go to trade and you start trading on the perpetual section. The second one is Ethereal. This is a perpetual DEX of Ethena. So you can check my video link here, because I covered it last week and I called this project the best airdrop to do in March, and I still think that that is correct. Right now the project is in development phase, so you cannot go and trade, but what you can do is do a pre-deposit. So if you go to the link and join to the application, you can pre-deposit USDE and that will already start giving you points for this airdrop. Guys, the Ethena airdrop was amazing, thousands of dollars. It was in the 4 or even 5-figure airdrop for some of the people in my Discord, and for myself it was almost 5 figures, and that was only the round 1. The round 2, it was also very good for Ethena. And at that point for the season 2 there was many people in there, but Ethena is a big project, guys. They have a lot of money and they are launching this project, a perpetual DEX, so I think it's really important to participate on it. So you can go put $1,000 in stablecoin, so you don't really have any risk. You are just putting your money in the protocol, that is the only risk, but your tokens are not going to appreciate more or less just to be there, and you are going to be generating points. So I recommend you to go to my videos here on YouTube or website and check for this video, so you start participating already on Ethereum. Then we have the Backpack exchange. I don't know if you guys are familiar, many of us are using the Backpack wallet, but they actually have an exchange, and I have been using more this wallet, and for that is the reason that I started to see some movement on the Backpack exchange. So you can go and use it. You have futures, spot, you also can lend. So it's not a bad idea just speculating on an airdrop of Backpack to start interacting with their exchange. And finally, of course, you have Hyperliquid. I use it to get the second airdrop round. Again, I am most focused on GRBT right now, but I still do some trades on Hyperliquid. There's the strategy that Boris mentioned many times. You can open a short position, let's say in GRBT, and a long position, exactly the same amount of money in Hyperliquid. So that way you are covered for any up or a down in the trend, and you are going to be only paying the fees of both transactions. That is a way, if you are not a very experienced trader, to do a good strategy where you just pay and lose the money for the fees and not any other impermanent or loss in your trades itself. So Hyperliquid is a must because obviously it was the best airdrop at this point on this category. And we also have Jupiter, that even if they have a lot of fun, this is a great project. They burned a ton of tokens. They did another airdrop on January, but it's in the lowest point of my category because the next airdrop is going to be in January of 2026. So I am expecting all the other airdrops before that. That is why I am focusing on the first ones on the list. And finally, Meteora. We keep using the DLMM strategies for yield farming, and you also have swap functionalities that we are expecting, of course, an airdrop from it too. Moving on into another category, we call it these new chains or protocols. The third one was Unichain. They launched the mainnet on February 11, and this is the layer 2 of Uniswap. So they have a ton of funding. Uniswap recollects millions each year, and right now Unichain has more than 80 projects already. You can go to the Unichain X account, and they just posted this on March 15. The list of all the different projects that are in the protocol, you can go to the ecosystem section and see it yourself. So Unichain is one of those that we are farming. Of course, no confirmation on airdrop. The next one is Sahara AI. We covered the testnet whitelist. This is a 43 million in funding, and we covered the Sahara Legend. If you didn't saw that, check my videos. At this stage, that was free. Now in March 14, they launched the Season 3 whitelist. So you can go also into the Sahara AI X account and check all the information on how this is. Of course, right now, the whitelist of Season 3 ended, but probably we are going to continue seeing more updates on Sahara AI and new opportunities to enter and test it. Then we have ZenChain. I did a video last week about this airdrop, a project that is back with 203 million in funding, and it's free to participate. Many social stuff to do, so you can check my video here on ZenChain. In this video I explain you everything step by step on how you can participate, but it's actually very straightforward. There's a dashboard for ZenQuest that you can participate there for this airdrop. We mentioned in abstract on the last video on February for big new airdrops to do. They have a funding about 10 million. I am not mega bullish on this project, but it was one of the new chains that launched on last month. We also have Huma Finance. You just need to lock some liquidity to earn points, and they have 43 million in funding. I still think that Huma Finance is a very important protocol to do. So again, you can see how these projects are really easy to start farming airdrops, because you only need to put some capital that you are not going to lose it. So it's only one step. 40 million in funding. I think this one is important. Here is the official link for the Huma Finance, so you can go there and participate. Of course, check my videos and you have my application. If you have there the CCS application, you can do Huma Finance directly there. And we have Cytonic. This is a project that we covered it from a while, 8.3 million. Also, you need to put some capital to receive points. And finally, this month, last week, we covered two new SWI airdrops. One is IKA and the other is Magma. So you can go here to the website and check for the two airdrops. Watch this video. These are two SWI airdrops that launched in March. So at this point, you are still early to do it, so you can go and check it. And this is the list of new projects from February and March that we are right now continue farming with big funding. Also, we have another category that for me is very important, which is the Eclipse category. Eclipse airdrop, they have 65 million in funding, and they are focusing on the Grass app. This is a turbo app application. I also hold some of the NFTs called ASC, which are very important because are one of the first NFTs of the protocol. We participate on the Moo Games holding their NFT, and we did a lot of more things, and you can get 10% passive grass boost doing the different tasks on the TurboTap application. I imagine that you are familiar with the TurboTap app, and right now I covered it on a last claim videos that they added the milk functionality, and we hear from the AMM that the TurboTap season could be ending soon. So this is very important to start doing it if you didn't participate yet, because it's going to give you a chance to at least do some stuff on TurboTap. The season 2 probably is going to be different or going to be a continuation of this. We don't know yet, but if you are new and you want to participate on TurboTap, this is the moment for you. For the Eclipse ecosystem, if you participate on TurboTap, you will be doing many things on different projects that have airdrop active. Invariant is one of them. You just need to swap and enter liquidity pool in Eclipse. Astral to borrow and lend on Eclipse. You also are going to be able to do this task to get passive grass, and at the same time you accumulate the points of the project itself. Other cases are EnsoFi, where you can borrow and lend. Let's Cook, which is like a pump farm on Eclipse, so you do a 2-per-1 airdrop there. Umbra Finance, the same. Sharp Trade, and the Serialize, where you can swap and enter liquidity. All these projects are running on the Eclipse ecosystem, and they have their own airdrop going on, so participate on Eclipse. It will give you an advantage to participate on all the other airdrop ecosystems. That is why Eclipse is a category itself. And finally, we have Testnets, and this is mostly if you don't have any money to put in any of the previous projects that I mentioned. First of all, and most important, we have Monad. The ton of things are happening in Monad. The last one is that they have the campaign called Break Monad, and you can use the games to try to do that. But Blicky, one of our experts, airdrop hunters in our crypto private Discord, he posts every day things that you can do on Monad. Many of them are minting NFTs, but there are many other things that you can do. I did this video, the best Monad Testnet airdrop, on February 23, which is still super valid. So if you want to start Monad, this is free. You can start doing the step-by-step on this tutorial. I put many things to do here. You can see 18 things that you need to do. And if you have my airdrop application, then you will be able to access to this very quickly and apply to them very quickly. So Monad is a must if you are doing testnets. It's the most important one. It's going to be super difficult to know exactly what are the eligible criteria for this. So you need to do a ton of things in order to be covered. Then we have ZkSync. They raised 55 million. Remember that Monad raised like 250 million. ZkSync only have exclusive invites so far. I wasn't able to do a video, but you can go and check more information in their X account. 250,000 subscribers, so they are getting a lot of traction, and they have the testnet live from a while already, from February 2. And we have Magic Newton, another important project that is in testnet phase that you can participate. So guys, this is a list of projects to do in March, the best airdrops to do on the 4 different categories: testnet, the Eclipse category, new chains and protocols, and trading protocols. If you like the content, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to get the notifications. Don't forget that the most information is in my private Discord. We cannot cover everything here on YouTube, so if you want to be part of my community, join to my private Discord and airdrop application. This is the app that I use that allow me to follow and keep doing my 70 airdrops or more in my 10 to 12 wallet. So if you want to keep farming airdrops, don't forget to check this video on how my app works. So you subscribe to my private Discord with my app. That is the best package for you to take it seriously, your airdrop hunting path. Guys, that is all. Don't forget to join me in Twitter at CryptoState, where I post many things live, airdrops that I am doing, and more about the crypto space and airdrop hunting especially, and all the different tutorials are there on my Twitter. So CryptoState if you want to have live action of everything that I do. That will be all for the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.